that are under $1. Since we're watching the rise of Ripple, it got me thinking about what other cryptocurrencies have room to grow into a market capitalization similarly to the Ripple rise that we've seen. Now, these are not all microtransaction payment forms, and not all of them are as well established and built as Ripple. But the big thing that I want you guys to think about is adding these to your radar and putting them on your watch list. Now, some of these are up at all-time highs, and some of them are sitting at nice buying points. I am going to say that I'm very optimistic about all of these cryptocurrencies, and if I was not, I would not have these in the list. Do I always bat 1,000? No. But do I like to bat higher ratio, as high a ratio as I can? Yes. Do I think that all of these will go up? That's why they're on the list. So you all need to take responsibility for your own buys here as I go through this list. So with that being said, the first one that I'm going to say right now that I'm looking at and that I'm going to consider buying, this is me personally, okay? I already hold a huge position on Electroneum, and I'm not shilling. All I'm saying is that I really do think Electroneum has massive potential. So you already got it out of me. You know I own a position in Electroneum. You know I also am very optimistic, especially at these buy points. I was not buying any more Electroneum at these prices, but now that it's come into this range, especially at 5 cents, I really like Electroneum. So give it a little bit of time. Could happen soon, it could happen later, but Electroneum is going to be above 7 cents significantly at some point. It's already in the top 50 and it just hit the market, okay? So if you just look here, you can even see where Electroneum ranks up here. Let's see, there it is, it's at number 43. It's got $355 million market cap. What's gonna happen when it hits $1 billion? It's gonna be at 21 cents. What happens when it hits $2 billion? It's going to be at 42 cents. So you get the idea, guys. Anyways, so Electroneum, it's got tons of room to grow. You can go on here, you can buy it at Cryptopia. If you want to know about the tech, you can watch my videos on Electroneum on this channel. I've already done a video on this, all right? I've done a video on most all of these, but let's go ahead and look at the website anyway so you get an idea if you're new here, just in case. So Electroneum, the mobile cryptocurrency, simple to use, powered by an app. So they're going to encourage you to download the app. And this cryptocurrency had a little bit of issues coming out of the gates because they had to resecure their infrastructure. And that's a good thing because that just shows that their wallet's going to be more secure than most others. This was the #1 ICO to hit the market. I mean, this particular ICO made more money than any other ICO, at least in the UK, and I want to say in the world. So that's just something very interesting to keep in mind about how popular this is, and it's only going to continue to grow. The thing with this is once it hit the market, there was an anticipated sell-off. People were going to take profit because it ICO'd at like 1 penny. Then when it hit the market, it was already at 12 cents. So people had 12 times gains already. People who participated in this ICO already had 12 times gains by the time it hit the market. So everyone took their 12 times, or a lot of people took money out. They took their 12 times gains because, I mean, 12 times gains, if you're not taking profit after 12 times gains, then yeah. But anyway, this pulled back to 5, so that already happened. Sure, there's going to be a little bit of topsy-turvy before it stabilizes and starts to get a pump, and that pump is coming soon. And when that pump comes, we'll see where it's going to rocket to. But put Electroneum on your map, and if you have not already taken out a position, you might want to consider taking out a position. It's not financial advice, but hey, I'm saying that's what I would do. Next up here, we have SafeX coin, Safe Exchange coin, right? So Safe Exchange coin is coming off of all-time highs, and it's pulled back. It got delisted. It's a little bit more difficult and challenging to get because it used to be on Bittrex. Now you can only pick it up on Cryptopia. But then again, if you're trying to pick up Electroneum, you can also pick up SafeX on the same platform. So that's pretty convenient. So Cryptopia is coming through in the clutch like that as an exchange that's got those big upside cryptocurrencies. You can see what's going on in the 7-day. It's just pulled back. We made a video about it. It had a pump, but we're saying keep an eye on SafeX. Okay, at some point it's going to go back up to the 3 cent range, and you can get 3 times gains. But it's also got a lot more room to grow than just that. So this Safe Exchange coin it has a lot of room and it has a lot of upside that it hasn't even really tapped into yet. So look at that circulating supply. It's actually it's completed. It's not going any higher. So that's something to keep in mind also. Safe Exchange Coin, you can take a look at their website. I'll go ahead and do these reviews here through the websites just for your guys' knowledge here. Safe Exchange Coin. Okay. Owning SafeX Coin makes you a part of decentralized organization, and because they are a #1 cryptocurrency, they offer a number of advantages over other kinds of assets. Everyone trades, okay? We all trade and use digital currency. There can be dragons. Insecure systems disable our ability to trade. SafeX team, a team of passionate visionaries. With the blockchain, we wield the blockchain and save the day, creating the future. The vibrant marketplace awaits. So you can come onto their website, take a look here about the need for privacy for e-commerce, and that's really important. So anytime cryptocurrency is talking about privacy, that's becoming more and more relevant and important to people. And you can come onto their website and get more information, which you guys are all supposed to do with every cryptocurrency, and dig in. And so, as I mentioned, I like Electroneum and I like SafeX Coin, and now we're moving on to Verge. So Verge is sitting at an all-time high. The first two were off all-time highs. This one's currently sitting at an all-time high. So you have to keep that in mind when you're buying in. You're buying in an all-time high, but this is still a great opportunity. A lot of room to move into a market cap. Basically, if it's a great tech and a great coin and it's still below $1 billion, I would say it's got room to grow into that $1 billion range. And Verge, being a privacy coin, has that opportunity. I would say definitely add this to your list of coins to at least watch. If it pulls back a little bit, so some of you have already taken profit on that, but Verge is a secure and anonymous cryptocurrency built with a focus on privacy. You guys get the idea. I mean, most of it's all the same kind of idea with these first three, but big time opportunity, big time growth opportunity, I should say. So Verge. So now you have three. Here we go. QuantStamp. I've been talking about QuantStamp for a while, and you have to be patient with QuantStamp. Some of these you have to be patient with because once it starts to go, it's going to go. And yeah, I know that 30 days in cryptocurrency is like a year, but at the same time, like sometimes you got to wait a year. Well, in cryptocurrency, that's 1 month. So sometimes you have to wait a month before it finally gets its pump. QuantStamp's time is coming. Where would you pick up QuantStamp? Binance, Huobi, Gate.io. You get the idea. So QuantStamp, the protocol of securing smart contracts. Vitalik already talked about the need for a technology like this, and QuantStamp is filling that. And so at 10 cents, I mean, look at this. Look at this. Just under $1 billion, still sitting at almost just barely above Electroneum's price, right? And the total supply is well below Electroneum's total supply. So as you can see, it's got tons of room to grow into a market cap, sitting well below $1 billion. And this one's just going to go up. It's just the way it is. So QuantStamp, it's important to know about this. Now, these other cryptocurrencies are off all-time highs. They're currently stabilized. So, if you get Blue under 30 cents, it's a good opportunity. But let's take a look at Blue. Ether Blue, securing the crypto age. Blue is the only secured ERC20 token built from the ground up to facilitate payments and transfers without sacrificing your security. So what is the common theme here? Privacy. Blockchain being used to secure, safely, and privatize things decentralized, right? It's about protecting you, privatizing things, keeping prying eyes out of your information, and basically that's the need for blockchain, and that's what blockchain's all about, is like, we don't need people spying on us, and we're allowed to have privacy. Like, that's basically a human right, right? So I want to say it's even in the Magna Carta and the Constitution that you have unalienable rights, in other words. And some of those unalienable rights are basically your right to, assuming that you're being an honest and, law-abiding citizen, you can have privacy. Like, you don't need to worry if you send a hot, steamy picture to your girlfriend if there's prying eyes spying on you, whether it be an app or whatever the case, right? So anyways, you're noticing a common theme here, and Blue has that, and Blue's got a ton of room to grow. Look at this market cap. It's under $10 million. And look at that circulating supply. I mean, this one right here, guys, probably consider jumping into Blue. Ether Delta, Coin Exchange, Decentrix. It's not on a lot of exchanges. Once it goes on to an exchange, I would say if you can take out a position on Blue, even though it's sitting at a nice, it's kind of rocketed a little bit, take a look at Blue. Add this one to your radar like hot. This one came in hot on the radar right now, okay? So you got Blue. I like Electronium too, but if I was to say take out a position on any of these, I mean, actually I would say try to take a position out on all of them. But if you're just following the common principle of you're buying at lower prices than higher prices, Verge would have to be the one that's out of that because Verge is at an all-time high. But you have Electronium kind of at a dip, you have SafeX at a dip, and you have QuantStamp kind of stabilized at a dip, and you have Blue kind of stabilized at a dip. Whereas Verge doesn't have that, but if you're just looking at overall opportunity to grow and everything, Verge does have that. So I think all of these are really going to go up. That's why they're on this list, but you guys get the idea. So this one right here, Dragon Chain. Dragon Chain is sitting at 42 cents right now, okay? You know, some of you want to look at Satoshis, and that's good. Satoshi-wise, I mean, it's kind of dipped, but even then, it's below $1. You know, the difference between Satoshis and $1, it doesn't trade as strong against Bitcoin right now. But that doesn't mean that it's still not a great opportunity to buy. Now, the thing with Dragon Chain, see, it does have a higher circulating supply than Blue, has a higher market cap than Blue, but there's a reason for that. And let's take a look at the website. So, Blockchain Business Magic. Be a part of the most successful, flexible, and business-ready blockchain platform and ecosystem. So, of course, they're going to say something like that. Unlike existing platforms with Dragon Chain, you retain complete control of your data. Sensitive business logic and smart contract functionality is kept proprietary. Yet again, privacy. It's all about privacy. Most of these businesses are taking care of privacy. This time, it's privately securing your data. You know, like there is an issue with all this data being given out to corporations and this and that, and blockchain taking that power away from those companies that are utilizing your data in a way that might be used against you is maybe something you probably don't want to have happen. So it's up to you how you view the data and what kind of data they're collecting on you. If they say, well, if they at least collect the data that says where you're from, okay, that's different, right? Meaning like your country. But if they can pinpoint it by your geolocation, like to a T, and what you drink and what you eat and all that, that's going overboard. Like then they're tracking what you're buying and all that. That's probably going overboard. But if they're getting it to say that you're from America and that you're male and this and that, that's different. I think, at least. But when they go into like the real deep deep intrinsic things about you, that I think is going overboard. So keeping your data private can be pretty important. And Dragon Chain, I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe they're partnered with Disney in some sort of way. Someone has said that, but I cannot confirm that, but I cannot deny that. So, markets, Ether Delta. We're working on this video for Ether Delta. We're still working on it, but it will be coming out. So if you don't already know how to use Ether Delta, you probably should learn how to use Ether Delta, especially if you want to get this coin. But once it drops on once this cryptocurrency comes out onto other exchanges, expect this price to go up. So yes, this one's coming in hot on your radar, Dragon Chain. The next one, take a look at Chainlink. So Chainlink's currently up right now. You would have wanted to buy Chainlink probably 2 days ago when it was 24 cents at a better buying opportunity, but it's still at a great buying opportunity. It's not quite at an all-time high, which is always a good thing. And if you're wanting to know more about Chainlink, let's take a look. Connect smart contracts to your apps and data. So, you know, you heard about smart contracts with QuantStamp, you heard about data with Dragon Chain. These guys are connecting that for you, and that's how they are called Chainlink. So you got blockchain link, basically. So this is a great cryptocurrency to consider getting at this price. It's got a high circulating supply to be 1 billion. The price right here is fairly decent. The market cap is under $1 billion, so it's got room to grow. And at some point, you just get the idea that Chainlink's going to be a $1 to $2 cryptocurrency and then rise possibly even above that. So that's why Chainlink is on this list. If you wanted to pick up Chainlink, you can pick it up on Binance, Mercatox, Gate.io, Cause. So take a look at Chainlink, guys. Now, Tron. Tron has had a massive surge, okay? So it's got a high circulating supply. It's kind of like a micropayment processor like Ripple, Stellar Lumens, etc., but it's out of Asia. So decentralized, trustworthy application, smart contracts empowered by blockchain digital values issued and obtained by everyone. A next era of Web 4.0. Tron is a blockchain-based decentralized protocol that aims to construct a worldwide free content entertainment system with the blockchain and distributed storage technology. Obviously, it's not like Ripple, but when you talk about 100 billion in supply, that's a lot, like Ripple has. And you could say that this could be used for micro payments if they wanted to in the entertainment industry. So very interesting. Obviously, it's out at Asia. I don't know the exact location of Tron, but this one I'm not too familiar with, but I do know that it does have a lot of upside and it's continuing to go up. So I am keeping an eye on it, but I cannot tell you to jump in right now. But adding it to your radar, it's not going to hurt, okay? Add this to your radar. You just saw me go over the website, and I'm not going to read all that to you because you guys can all go on the website and read it yourself. Last but not least, we have Substratum. Decentralized internet. The total supply is decent. The circulating supply is decent. It's got tons of room to grow. People are excited about it. In cryptocurrency, with the net neutrality stuff coming up, this one has a lot of room to grow. Binance, hit BTC. You can watch my last video I made on it, but I'll pull up the website anyway. We are a foundation of the decentralized web. Substratum is an open source network that allows anyone to allocate spare computing resources to make the internet free and a fair place for the entire world. So this is a heck of a project. It really is. I've got a big team in place, and at this price, wow. Yeah, this is a big project. It's got the kind of potential to be on the level of the IOTAs and whatnot. So under $1, I mean, even sitting at this price, even it's at all-time high. It's at all-time high range right now. You know, it's been as high as, I want to say, 47, 48 cents. So, you know, it's rising. It is at all-time highs, but nonetheless, in the era of net neutrality, this one is going to continue to go up. So this one's coming in hot on your radar, and it's going to stay there. So you guys saw these cryptocurrencies. I'm throwing them out there. I mean, it's not like I'm going overboard. It's not like I'm doing anything that's genius. All I'm doing is showing you some hot buys. You know, even in the production, you know, it's just there. It's like, hey, here it is. Bing, 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 bing. Which one do you want? You know? And then that comes down to which one do you like out of that list. So let's see what you guys end up doing. If you're new here, you can subscribe to this channel. This is Jeff with Altcoin Buzz. If you've been subscribed, you can click that bell to get notifications from us. And let us know in the comments if you take out any positions on these, if you're considering a position, if you feel like I missed a position or a cryptocurrency that should be here. And let us know your thoughts on some of these cryptocurrencies, whether you like them or you don't like them. Okay, thanks guys.